Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, how are you guys? How are you doing? You're like the first person here. What do you mean by hey guys? Hi Jeet, how are you? How's your day been? Wait, let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna put on some music because we will be just chatting during the stream, so it'll be nice to have something playing in the background. It's been a while since I've used music for any of my streams like this. So I don't know if my copyright free music is still copyright free. Oh my god. Hi Sue, how every okay, everyone showed up at the same time. Hello guys. Oh boy. Initially, I know I said that we'd do some Uma Musume for this stream. Actually, we were gonna do it yesterday, but we were having major issues with um, electricity basically. Just give me 1 second, okay? Just give me 1 second because I am so distracted and it's not gonna help me tell the story. Wait, is that working? That's not working at all. That's working. Okay. Right. So I was gonna play Uma Musume yesterday, but I got screwed over by the electricity here for some reason. That so I live in an apartment building, and there were just some houses, including mine, where the electricity just kept going on and off. Thank you, thank you. And like around 12 in the night, the electricity just goes. And I'm sitting and I'm working, and I have like this email open in front of me that I need to reply to. And I'm like, okay, they'll switch on the generator in a bit, right? Half an hour goes by, no generator. My sibling and my mom are like fighting with each other about the electricity. Long story, I'm not gonna get into that. And it turns out that my house, along with some others throughout the building, were the only ones not getting electricity. Everybody else was. And they were trying to fix it. And when they were trying to fix it, the electricity came on, then it went off, then it came on, then it went off. And I'm just like, I type one word, electricity goes away. I type another one, it comes back. And I got so frustrated. And then they were like, oh, okay, switch off all of your like lights. Just switch them off. And I'm like, what do you mean switch them off? There is no electricity. Anyways, finally it did come back around like 5 a.m. in the morning. But even with that, it was like very finicky because it's like, okay, if you switch something on, it might just go away again. So I just gave up at that point. I was like, man, screw it. I'm just gonna lie down. I'll be very, very honest. I told you guys I'm going on a trip next week, right? I have major travel anxiety. Like every time I'm traveling, every time I'm like making plans to travel, I like at first it's exciting, and then the plans get finalized. We book all our tickets and everything, and then I start getting anxious, and that's basically what's happening. And I knew that like I could play Uma Musume, but I would still be so anxious. I wouldn't be able to concentrate. So I was like, man, screw it. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Just eating some hot dogs with mac and cheese. That sounds nice. I want like I don't think I've ever come across a place that has good mac and cheese. It's always weird. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm feeling super anxious. I've been feeling anxious the whole day. And I think the second cup of coffee that I had just like 2 hours ago, it did not help. Really feels like an odd combination for me. Man, I don't judge people on their food combinations. Whatever you're craving, just eat it. There was a time when I used to crave Maggie and like a grilled cheese sandwich, and it's like a weird combination, but it was just something I was craving, so I had it. It was because I think I remember there used to be this one anime about cooking. I can't remember its name for the life of me. You had to do something with bread, like they cooked they baked all kinds of bread in that show for some reason. And one of the breads that they had was like this hot dog bun with noodles, yakisoba noodles inside it. That was basically my. No, not Food Wars. Oh, dear God. There's nothing from Food Wars that made me want to like eat it after all that animation that they did. I was like, oh, no, thank you. Anxiety about the trip going well. Yes, actually. I always get anxious that something is gonna go wrong. Like during a trip. And it just like, it just, I feel like no matter how much I prepare, it just never feels enough, you know? Oh yeah, shocking news. My niece and nephew have stole my DVD called Vampire Nights. When they came over, they took season 1 and 2. Vampire Nights? Like the Vampire Night? Or is this like something completely different that I have no idea? No, because at times I've craved laundry detergent. Okay, so I just said I don't judge people for their cravings, but what? Why are you craving laundry detergent? Why doesn't laundry detergent smell like food? Actually. Then again, I can't judge you. I one time had this, I used to have this hand cream. Like this hand cream, which smelled like freshly baked, like a freshly baked cupcake. Like a nice warm cupcake. And like every time I put it on my hands, I wanted to bite my hand. Just smells so good. Oh, good dear God. I hope you get it back. Next time you need to lock away those DVDs. Vampire Night. Ay. Now, I'm not saying that I did bite my hand. I'm just saying that I had this strong urge to do it after using that hand cream. And then after that, I just started avoiding anything, like any skincare related stuff that smelled like vanilla because brain goes, ooh, nice smell, taste it. And I'm just, obviously, my brain wants me to poison myself. My brain wanted me to eat my hand for some reason. I don't know. I haven't actually ever seen Berserker, to be very honest. I've heard about it, and I've heard about how traumatizing it is. So, like, the very fact that it's traumatizing makes me not want to watch it. It's the same thing with Clanad, you know? People constantly talk about how sad it is, how it makes you cry, and just go on and on and on. And I'm just like, I'm never gonna watch Clanad. It's never gonna happen. It would teach them a lesson not to steal. I mean, I guess there's a silver lining to every cloud. I don't want kids to be watching Vampire Night. I was a kid who watched Vampire Night. Eek. Yeah, I think I'm good. Dear God. Though, so you did say that people on TikTok have started talking about Vampire Night again, so apparently that's making a return for some reason. Jesus. Why would you do that to someone? Oh my God, if Vampire Night's coming back, do you think Diabolic Lovers is gonna come back? God, I hope not. For some reason, I can still tolerate Vampire Night to a certain extent, not Diabolic Lovers. No. I watched like 2 episodes of that show and I was so done. The Grave of Firefly for me, and I'm never going to watch it because people describe it as depressing and heart-wrenching, and I never want to cry that bad. It sounds depressing. I don't even know what that's about, but that sounds depressing. I think that's also one of the reasons why I've never watched Howl's Moving Castle. Because like I've seen clips and stuff, and I've heard that it's like really sad and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that to myself, so no thank you. I make myself sad enough as it is. I don't need like my anime to do that as well. Hmm. Hopefully not. I don't ever want Diabolic Lovers to rise again. I mean, that show has 2 seasons? 2 seasons, right? I think it's only 2 seasons. Let me check. I only know that there was a second season. I don't know if they did something after that. Diabolic Lovers. No. Defend Yui. Oh, no, that gave me a shock. Oh, someone said that there's going to be a season 3, but then I read that it may not return before 2019, and I'm like, we're in 2025. I think we're safe. How do you even defend Yui? Like, listen, I understand that she's just like this innocent girl in the middle of these vampires, and there's like not much. She's human, so there's not much she can do. But girl, stand up, fight back, swing a bat, do something. She can't even run. Which I know sounds very victim blamey, but after like 2 whole seasons of her taking 3 steps and then tripping on her face, it gets a bit exhausting. And she also makes very stupid decisions. Like you're in a house of vampires, right? These people don't like you. They constantly go out of their way to hurt you. And then you hear the sounds of someone moaning in pain. Why would you go towards the sound? Why would you not go, you know what? Not my business. I'm gonna go to bed. Because that's what I would personally do. Then again, I'm not Yui, so. I guess. I mean, Yuki also does very questionable things, but I guess that she does them out of her own volition. Like, I mean, I guess she fell in love with her brother slash great grandfather, but at least that was her own choice. That sounds like a horrible thing to say, but in the context of the story. I hate the way Vampire Night makes me think. I hate it so much. And I guess at one point Yuki does start fighting back, so I guess I can give her more of a defense, sweet home Alabama. She didn't know. Okay, listen, I will take the she didn't know defense until after she does find out, because after she does find out, not only does she continue the relationship, she pursues Kaname and then just pines after him for hundreds of years. Like, after she found out, you know what she could have done? Therapy. Therapy would have been so good for her. Listen, I don't agree. I can just understand it. Therapy can do wonders. Therapy, like a therapist can make you go like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be in love with your brother slash great ancestor. Just a thought. Like, Zero was right there. In what world do you find out this horrifying news and go like, man, I'm not gonna fall in love with Zero? Whatever. I'm not getting into this debate again. I already made a video about it. I have cried my Vampire Night tears already. I'm not gonna get into this. Why do I have the Diabolic Lovers wiki open? Close the shit. At least this did take my mind off the travel anxiety, so I guess it was good for something. Is the name of this anime? Which one? Which anime are you talking about? Vampire Diaries is a show, Vampire Night is the anime. And it's only night, not nights. Just a singular. else is there? By the way, I did Red. It was Red Garden, right? Red Garden. Yes, I did start watching Red Garden, and unfortunately, still never finished Vampire Diaries. You're good. You don't need to finish it. It's yeah. You don't need to finish it. Like, it has an interesting premise. Season 1 was pretty decent. Season 2 was good too, but my god, does it go downhill so fast. Found my old DVDs, Red Carton. Do your DVDs have the subbed version or the dubbed? Because I could not find subs for the life of me. I could only find dubs, and it kind of cracked me up when I started watching it, because I'm personally not used to watching anime in dub. Sad. I could not find a subbed version of Red Garden, and I couldn't even finish it because it's genuinely so slow. It's an interesting premise, but this plot, like, the pacing is so slow. Ghost Stories dub. Yeah, when we used to have Animax over there, Ghost Stories used to be in dub. Ghost Stories is the one with the school kids, right? Yeah, this is the one. I've seen it in dub. Though it's been many years since I've seen Ghost Stories, so I don't really remember much of it. God, peak. Used to love watching this. The Devil Lady. No, I don't believe I have. Let me see. No, I have not. I have seen Devilman Crybaby, not the Devil Lady. Yeah, but the dub was hardly about the kids. It was just right as fucking around. Oh, Devilman Crybaby. Hated the way it ended. I mean, I know why it ended the way it ended, but ugh, hated that. Is it? Wait, is it like happy lesbians, or is it like sad lesbians who all die at the end? Like, if it's somewhat related to Devilman Crybaby, then well, good, you shouldn't. I regret watching it. Why? Wait, someone tell me, is it sad lesbians or is it happy lesbians? Like, lesbians who live happily ever after? If it's lesbians who live happily ever after, I might watch it. If it's not, then I don't want to watch it. Okay, I'm on the Devil Lady wiki. Devilman Lady. Okay, it's not Devil Lady, it's Devilman Lady. Wait, I'm looking at the right thing, right? The Devil Lady. I'm a guess tragic. I don't know how it watched. Yeah, it seems to be related to Devilman Crybaby. So if Devilman Crybaby is anything to go by, it's probably gonna be tragic. Those were sad gays, those are sad lesbians, you know? And quickly gonna skim through this and see is I wish I was a sad lesbian. What? That that's an interesting choice of words. Why do you want to be a sad lesbian? Wait, Akira is in this? I don't think you're ready for that life, indeed. The sad bisexual life is hard enough. I can't imagine being a sad lesbian on top of that. Dear God. Don't watch it, okay? I'm gonna skip on that then. It is definitely related to Devilman Crybaby. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Man, someday I want to own DVDs of stuff. I don't think I have any. I'll watch it and tell you about it later. I knew I could always count on you, Sue. But Devilman Crybaby was so fucking good. Yeah, it was good, but it was also sad as hell. Did you see the way it ended? Did you see the way it ended? Like, how are you gonna make me feel bad for Satan? Like, what the hell? What else was there? Devilman Crybaby was there. Huh. I can't remember anything else tragic that I watched. Usually I avoid those because I'm here for a good time, not a sad one. Because see, I'm okay with angst in stories, but I don't want them to end in a tragedy because then that's just like, what the hell, man? Like, what was all this for? You know? I mean, I remember like watching Succession because everyone said that it was amazing, so I watched it, right? And I enjoyed it, and then it ended the way it ended, and I was just like, that's it? Like, there's no other, there isn't another season that's coming? Oh my God. I mean, I know why it ended the way it ended. I get it. But I just don't like sad endings. I mean, at least the sister got what she wanted, kind of. Yeah, I feel like that was the perfect ending though. Yeah, I mean, it was the perfect ending. I'm not fighting on that. I'm just a big fan of good endings. Sometimes I trick people to watch banana fish. So that's not okay, so that's not okay. I mean, I guess the siblings had only themselves to blame, especially Kendall, because he refused to change as a person. Like, it was just multiple seasons of him just sabotaging himself. So I guess I mean, it couldn't end any other way. It's just sad though. At least Mr. Darcy's character was happy at the end of it all. I don't remember what he was called, I just know he was Mr. Darcy, so. Oh, Pride and Prejudice. Do you know there's a Pride and Prejudice, like a version of Pride and Prejudice with zombies in it? I don't want to watch it. I haven't seen it. I just know it exists. It's called Pride and Prejudice and Zombies or something. Yes. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I have the book. There's a book for Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? How did I not know that? Huh. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, a 2009 parody novel. It is a mashup combining Jane Austen's classic with elements of modern zombie fiction. I might have to read this. Elizabeth has a duel for Darcy? Okay, I have to read this. I really love it when like they take when people take classic literature and then they're just like, okay, you know this classical like this literature character that you just love and adore. Okay, so he's now a vampire. Like, okay. My mind didn't go there, but okay. Interesting. Go ahead. Like they even had that movie, right? Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Oh boy. Oh, there's a book. And it's by the same guy. I should have seen that coming. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith. Oh my gosh, I remember that. I remember seeing the movie trailer for it. I don't think I've heard of that one. But it's always sad when your favorite shows get cancelled. Now, Abe was actually a vampire hunter IRL. Of course. The movie says so. The Last American Vampire. And oh! Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter has a sequel, which is about who? Let's see. It's called The Last American Vampire. Oh! Dude, there's the sequel. The sequel brings back Abraham Lincoln as a vampire. Oh no. I need to read these books. This man is wild. Cause I really like that. What? Yeah. Oh, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is another really good tragic anime. Yeah, I know. That's why do you think I've never watched it? You won't catch me crying in the club. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down to do. Read Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and then The Last Vampire, American Vampire. That's way too many. Are you talking about how cookie? Is it called how cookie? Isn't it? Wait, let me open Steam. I have the game wishlisted. I mean, I've played it through pirate through pirate ways, but I was like, maybe it would be nice to own the game, since I can do that now. Where are you? That one had Nobunaga and like a lot of, yeah, how cookie, Kyoto winds, or was it cherry blossoms? Cherry blossom something something. With the vampire anime, I've seen that. Oh, Blood Sea, Blood Sea. I don't know, Blood Sea really irritated the hell out of me, mostly because it's supposed to be. It takes a lot from Blood Plus while never acknowledging Blood Plus. Plus, it ends in a very weird way. But yeah, the deaths in Blood Sea are brutal as hell. I feel like the entire first season of Blood Sea is just brutal deaths. That's all it does, and the main story begins much like in the main story only comes in like the final 2 episodes. And then you just have this super rushed film, like movie to wrap things up. It was a movie, right? Yeah, I think it was a movie. Yeah, how Cookie had Nobunaga. Didn't it? It You know, this is one thing that's interesting about Japan is like they take their historical figures and then they put them in games like Fate Grand Order and like Otome games. Like they don't give a fuck. You know, this historical figure that you really respect, this god that you worship. Yeah, he's in that one romance game and he's a tsundere. Good luck to you. Like, okay, I guess. Why the hell not? You can't really do that with other stuff. Like, I mean, I know in India, if you create a game and you put any Indian gods in it, boy, it's not gonna end well. Like that one anime, something but Ragnarok, right? What was it called? Ragnarok. Yeah, Record of Ragnarok. It's actually banned here. I had to get it elsewhere, but otherwise it's banned because it depicts Hindu gods in it, and people are like, hey, that's disrespectful, and it got banned. This is sad because it's kind of insane. I still believe that Adam should have won over Zeus. But whatever. You guys probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Initially, I had actually recorded like I was gonna do a video on Record of Ragnarok. I had everything ready. I recorded the whole thing after multiple tries. And for some reason, next day when I was like, okay, I'm gonna just sit down and edit it the next day, the file was gone. And I was so frustrated, I just gave up. And I don't even remember anything anymore. I never read the manga for this though. I usually read the manga for anything I watch which is still ongoing, but I never did that for Record of Ragnarok. Probably should. Hello, Xenox Yamato? How are you doing? How have your exams been going? He changed his name last time. Oh god, I still crack up whenever I see record of Ragnarok and I see their depiction of Indra, and I'm just like, this is what you came up with. Okay, I guess. I'm looking at it right now on the their wiki page is like the funniest thing ever. I can see why people were pissed off, but still. For anyone who doesn't know, Record of Ragnarok is basically an anime where gods are tired of humans and their shit, which, you know what, understandable, and they decide that, okay, you know what, we're gonna start a war. We're gonna start Ragnarok, and we're basically gonna wipe out humanity. And then the humans are like, wait, give us a chance to like fight, like to kind of like change your mind in a way. Like basically, some chosen humans will fight against chosen gods, and if the humans will, humanity gets to live on. And Record of Ragnarok, despite its name, isn't restricted to just Norse gods. It has like gods from different pantheons, and one of them is like Hindu gods. So you have Shiva, who is one of the gods that is fighting on the side of gods. And while the fight is going on, they'll show you the backstory of like different gods and different humans. So for Shiva's backstory, one of the recurring characters in that is Indra. Listen, I'm not giggling because of Indra, I'm just giggling because of their depiction of him. So Indra is kind of like our version of Zeus, but just not as insane. Yeah, Buddha's not a god though. Buddha is a human who fights on side, ends up fighting for humanity. So basically, Indra is like the god of like the sky, the weather, thunder, lightning. That's why I said he's kind of like our Zeus, just not as insane as Zeus. I don't think anybody can actually be as insane as Zeus. There's something not right with that man. So anyways, in Record of Ragnarok, Indra is depicted as the silver-haired, shirtless dude who's constantly smoking. And the first time I saw him, I was like, hey, wait, who's this? And they said his name, and I was like, wait, what? And he only appears in the flashback, of course. I mean, I think he's there in the main episode for like a few seconds, but yeah, it's like the funniest depiction of an Indian god I've ever seen. He's just there, smoking, in a time when cigarettes didn't even exist. I'm pretty yeah, I guess you're right. I don't see any of them wearing shorts. What? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not fighting anyone's war. I'm just gonna be like, peace out, kill me now, thanks. Oh boy, it was so funny. I wish they didn't ban it because it'd be like one of the funniest things. It was like one of the funniest things ever. I'm surprised. Wait, is Fate Grand Order available worldwide now? Or is it still only available in the US and Japan? Is Fate Grand Order... no, it's not available in India, unfortunately. Then again, I don't think they'll ever make it like available for India. It'll probably get banned. It has insane depictions of Ganesha in it that I don't think people would ever let go of. Su's here. Su's always here. At least she was a few seconds ago. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about Record of Ragnarok because it just makes me sad. My video, my hard work. And that Loki is super ugly. Like, what is this? It's fine, it's fine. Thought I was enough for you, Yamato. Oh boy. How many seasons does Record of Ragnarok have? I remember 2 seasons, but I could also be wrong. Oh, there are 3 seasons. Right, so the first fight was with Thor. Then the second was Adam versus Zeus, which I again say Adam should have won. He is amazing. We'll stan Adam in this household. Then you had, Poseidon and some dude. You are enough. It's just I don't want to see the blue name. It adds color to chat. Well, Sue is special after all. But are you trying to say that Jeet doesn't bring color to your life, that you have to see someone type in chat to see color? Because that's sad. My favorite anime? I don't think I have one. I rarely have any favorite shows or favorite anime because, like, I have a hard time picking. But if it comes down to what I've seen multiple times, it would have to be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Seen it many, many times. And I always enjoy rewatching it. Yeah, so I know Adam wasn't a god. He fought for humanity because he himself was the first human. He fought against Zeus, who was a god. And Zeus did not deserve to win. Zeus sucks. I'm sorry, we hate Zeus in this household. Prometheus is in this. Indra. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's something about it. It's sad. It just really hits all the spots that you needed to, right? Like emotionally and story-wise as well. Show-wise, like not anime related, something that I've watched on repeat like multiple times is Grey's Anatomy. I'm doing my I'm just about to finish my recent rewatch of it. 20 plus seasons and it sucks, but my god, do I enjoy it. Sometimes you just like shitty things, man. I did like try to find something that was similar to Record of Ragnarok. I like the concept of it. We couldn't like really find anything which had like different gods kind of fighting it out. Maybe I should watch it. I can't excuse that it's too long because I watched one. You should watch it. The first couple of seasons are actually pretty good. Like, they're not bad. It's only like around season 9-ish where things go downhill, for me personally at least. I mean, basically, when Shonda Rhimes, she's the original showrunner, when she was with the show, it was pretty good. After she left, it was decent for a while, and then it was just downhill. It's been downhill since, unfortunately. I'm still gonna watch the new season. Like, they've blown up that hospital 3 times now. I'm still here. It's kind of like with 911, that show called 911. But I don't think I'm gonna return to 911 because it just doesn't, it never had the charm that Grey's Anatomy does. And the last season was just let down, for me at least. So I don't think I'm gonna return to that. Whole season of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is fine, to be very honest. It kind of just like, the charm of it kind of wears off by the second watch, I'd say. I wanted to try for Angela Bassett, but the show itself never seemed that interesting. It's not, to be very honest. It's fine, it's decent, but the last season was just a whole mess because bad showrunners, yeah. They kind of just ruin everything, you know, showrunners with their whole, and it's always the same reason. I ruined my show because I want to shock people, and it's like, oh, but why? I tried reading the books, but like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me personally. There's still hope, he might, who knows. Ray, any anime watch along? Wait, what? Like, we all watch a particular anime? Is that what you mean? Another show that I would recommend you guys watch is Only Murders in the Building. I like it. It's funny as hell, and it's quirky. You don't have to think too hard. You can just like sit there and just laugh and have fun. It's also one of the shows that has a season every year instead of every 5 years, which I appreciate. Like, I don't want to wait for like 10 years just for a show to finish. Like, please. Hell no. I just said I don't watch tragic things. And did try reading that one. I gave up after a couple of chapters because I was just like, what the hell is going on here? This is why I always say I prefer predictable stories to shows that need to shock you or will change things for a twist that doesn't make sense. I know, right? I think it really is in the hands of the showrunner. Because your main aim always should be to deliver a story that's cohesive and makes sense. If you're just doing a story for the sake of shocking people, it's gonna go downhill really fast. I don't know, it's just a lo-fi piano mix that's going on. Ugh, go away, Google AI. I hate Googling things now. Every time it's like, hey, you wanna try our new AI? And I'm like, no, thank you. I know how to Google things. Sorry. I mean, I guess you'd want showrunners like the people behind The Good Place, because instead of dragging the show on forever, they knew that it had to end. Like, this wasn't a story they could stretch forever and they had to end it. and like they did end it. Play HK. Not right now. I did consider getting it, but first I want to finish Hades. So until I finish Hades, I'm not gonna get any other games. I reached Elysium, so almost there, almost there. Unless there's something after that. I think he's talking about Hollow Knight. I heard googly eyes instead of Google AI. I got confused. Sorry. It's like I'll type something in Google and I'll search, and suddenly it'll be like, hey, you want to try Google Gemini? I think that's what it's called. And I'm like, no, thank you, I'm not interested. But then the next time again I saw something and it's like, hey, you want to try it now? Do you want to do it now? What about now? I'm sure you want that AI now. And I'm like, I don't want it. I don't need it. Yeah, it is tough. I keep. You know that pink blob thingy that has those butterflies coming out of it? I keep dying to that and it's so annoying. Everyone has so much more HP. I know. It sucks. I think you really need to have the right combination of attacks. Like, I know that in one round I defeated the Bone Hydra. Just I had Poseidon's blessing, where if you dash, it does damage to the enemies who are standing nearby. So that's how I defeated the Bone Hydra, because I just kept dashing around the whole place. But I never got that blessing back after that, because I really like to maintain my death defied until I reach Elysium. But yeah, it's hard because, yeah, again, that thing just doesn't die, and it won't die. Then you have to kill the archers, and if you kill the archers, they turn into the ghost thingies that you again have to kill, because if you don't kill the ghost thingies, those archers are gonna come back. I actually reached the place where you fight again the Minotaur and that other annoying guy, Theseus. Yes, Theseus. And I'm like, it's so unfair that I have to fight two of these dudes instead of, like, why do I not get any help with this? Like, it's the whole gladiator ring thing. I almost took down half of Theseus's HP, but again, it's so difficult. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna be very honest, I do have God mode on because I don't have the attention span right now to play it without that. My mind drifts every time I'm doing something, and when it drifts, I completely lose focus on whatever I'm doing. I remember I had this one run in the game which was just awful. Like, my HP was always at like 2 or 3 because I was just thinking about other things. Yeah, I like to focus on Theseus first. He's so annoying. He's an archer as well, but if you get too close, he's gonna attack you. But if I hate him. I hate him so much. I also hate the Minotaur because it chases you around, and it's so fast. And you really have to get into like the perfect position so it runs into something else. Only then does he stop. Otherwise, he just keep going after you. I don't mind him talking, but also I 100% mind him talking. That's why also one of the reasons why I really wanted to kill him. Sorry, I didn't mean to get this mad. Do you hear me ranting? You're fine. I had to do so many runs of the game to get just 500 darkness to upgrade my death defied, and it was so annoying. And I upgraded that, and it's like, okay, you'll get 50% of your HP back, and I'm like, yay. And then it's like, now you need 1000 more, and I'm like, what? 1000 darkness? I might just end up finishing the game before that. Also, I finally got to talk to Meg, because every time I saw her, she was always having a conversation with someone else, and I just could not give her ambrosia, like the gift. Finally got to do that. But this is impossible. Can you stop talking to people so I can talk to you, please? Also, I don't know, like, should I, after I finish Hades, I'm like dating popular guys, be like, I know, right? She's so popular. Like, I'm trying to ask you out, ma'am. Can you make it a bit easier for me? Like, I already have to fight you once and try my best not to die. So at this point, with the number of times I fought Meg, her attacks have become pretty predictable. Like, there was also one time, like, just like the Bone Hydra, I killed her just by dashing around. I'm sorry, Meg. Though I'm also not sorry, that was fun. Of course, I'm not gonna say that to her face. I'm not stupid. Can't believe there's a story where I have to depend on Zeus for things. Hades, can't you just be nice? Yeah, but well, it's great. Play it. My fave game ever. Yeah, I've heard great things about it. I have a friend who's playing Silk Song right now, and he keeps talking about the game as well. It's like, if I'm gonna play like a dungeon type game like that, I wanna like finish at least one before I jump to the next one. So I'll probably do Hades, then play Hollow Knight, and then go to Hades 2. Because I know Hades 2 is also out. Should probably wishlist that and get that when it's on a discount. Hades. I have so many gifts, like games in my wish list, and like Steam is always like, "Hey, this game's on a discount, get it now," and I'm just like, ah. Yeah, Silksong's close. It has much better combat, but Silksong doesn't have the exploration that made me fall in love. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for the entirety of Hades 2 to come out before I get it. I think that's just like a better choice. I should also wishlist Hollow Knight so I can get it when it's discounted. I like things when they're on discount, you know. Oh, it's already in my wishlist. I still remember there was like a discount on some otome game which I bought and I just never ended up playing it. No, wait, there was a discount on one otome game, but I accidentally bought the other one and I just never played it. I should do something about that. There are also so many other games that are coming out that I wanna play and like just get, but I have to wait for them to come out as well. There's that one farming sim which is like a, yeah, play it. Wouldn't you like that, weather boy? Yeah, the one farming game which is what's it? What is it? What is it? Yeah, Grave Seasons, which is like a farming sim, romance plus a horror murder mystery. And from the rumors I've heard, you can also fall in love with the serial killer without even knowing it. And I was like, oh, is that so? I swear it wasn't the serial killer part that got me. I swear I'm a normal person. No, not Doki Doki. Doki Doki doesn't have anything to do with farming. You don't technically fall in love with a serial killer. Everyone you love just dies. I always pray for things to be free to play because I'm cheap as hell. Oh, I mixed them up. Bye. Have fun at college. Study hard. But you gotta go. You gotta get that degree and graduate. Education. Those were the days. There's also this one Alice in Wonderland themed game. It's in early access right now. Oh no, it's coming to early access soon. So I'm like kind of waiting for that as well. It's like, I don't know, it's like a psychological horror and seemed interesting. So we'll play that too once it's out. It's so hard to like sit here and just wait for these games to come out. You too, Yamato. Stay safe, study well. No, I have not. I'm good, thanks though. Oh my god. Apparently, Misao is on Steam now. Misao 2024 remastered. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't like revisiting traumatizing things. Oh, the graphics have changed. I don't know if I like that or not, though. There's something about like the classical look of it. I left my chess phase a while ago, but I can get back into it. I'm good. I don't think I'm smart enough for chess. Oh, there's a male protagonist now in the game. What do you mean you don't want to know about the intercontinental ballistic missile gambit? What? Ugh. Miso. I mean, I guess why this game is the way it is, but... it's too much, for me at least. For October though, I do want to revisit some stuff. Mostly games like Crooked Man. It's been like 3 or 4 years since like the last time we played the game, so I kind of want to go back to that for October. I think it'd be fun. I really like RPG horrors, and I haven't played one in a while. And I think it's the right time to go on another date with Crooked Man. We did Ib last year, though I didn't finish it. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do that. And who knows, maybe this Alice in Wonderland game might come out by then. At least to early access. Let me see. Crooked Man. I follow this Instagram that uses songs to explain gambits, and there's one that gets stuck in my head, Crooked Man reappearance. I really don't remember it anymore, to be very honest. Oh my god, that's cheap as hell. Oh, it's at 50% off. Huh. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? Let's see. I'm gonna wishlist it. Oh no, that's add to cart. I said wishlist. Wishlist. Cricket Man, Sandman, Boogeyman, and Hanged Man. Crooked Man definitely has to be like my favorite of the Strange Men series. Ah, Danganronpa. Mm. No, no, we're not going down that route. Not today, Bear Satan. I think I ended up liking Hanged Man the most. Hanged Man was good too. I guess for me, I didn't. It was like the ending of Hanged Man that I wasn't the biggest fan of. So it's always nice to see, what's this guy's name? David in all of the games. Whenever he appears, it's always like, hey, that's my guy. And he is in all of the games. He appears shortly in The Sandman. Then he's in Boogeyman as well, him and his fiance, and then Hangman, he's related to the protagonist. I think I never played Witch's House though. So I don't think I want to play Witch's House. I know how it goes. Why is there a dog here? Sorry, I'm looking at the trailer of The Hanged Man, and it's just all these realistic shots, and all of them is a shot of someone holding a golden retriever, and I'm just like, why? Oh, Witch's House isn't on Steam. I mean, it makes sense. Gosh, we've talked about so many random things. I think we spoke about Vampire Knight and Diabolic Lovers, and then we went into anime. We spoke about TV shows, insane books, and now we're talking about games. You know what else I really want to play? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I have it in my wish list. I just never get a chance to buy it because it doesn't go on. It rarely ever goes on discount, and it's so annoying. There was a Persona 4 in my wish list, but I'm not sure if it should go with Persona 4 or if there's like a game I should play before that. Persona 3. Persona 5. Okay, let's look at top sellers. Oh, Persona 4, 3 and 5. Guess Persona 4 it is. Isn't Persona 5 known to be the best for new players? I don't know. I just like wishlisted it. I don't know if it's like the best one or not. You're asking someone who knows absolutely nothing about the Persona series. Hmm. I have like so many games in my wish list. I think it's time we slowly start making our way through it. That also means investing in a lot of games, and I'm just like, do I want to do that? Oh, I am going to Japan for a week. Freaked out about it, but yeah, I'm going. I also have the KFC game in my wish list. You know what? We should play this one. I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating simulator. I don't know why I never played this one. It's free. I don't even have to pay for it. I think I just kind of forgot it existed until I was like sitting here and going through my wish list. The Colonel is waiting. Let's see. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger licking good dating simulator follows you, a promising culinary student, as you try to date your classmate. Oh, he's my classmate? Yeah, it's free. Colonel Sanders. Throughout your journey, you'll be faced with life changing decisions that will affect your chances of friendship and love. But be careful, your choices have real consequences with real animated character feelings at stake. Do you have what it takes to survive culinary school? Will Colonel Sanders choose you to be his business partner, or maybe even so much more? Find out in the most finger licking good dating simulator ever created, a game that KFC actually. Oh, KFC made it? Really? Damn. Features 9 lovable characters, multiple hours of playthrough, dateable Colonel Sanders, a secret ending, secret recipes, cooking battles, battles, earn a degree from a fictional culinary school, 11 herbs and spices, cute miniature food officially created by KFC. No, really. I guess that's why it's free. They're like, hey, we earn enough. You can just have it. Here's a game where you can date Colonel Sanders. Have fun. What even is this game? Clearly, it's a game where you date Colonel Sanders, make him fall in love with you, marry him, and then take over KFC forever. We're so gonna play this once I'm back. Other fast food chains should do this. Can you imagine a Taco Bell dating sim? It wouldn't end well. I don't see how that could end well. But Pizza Hut dating sim, Domino's dating sim. I mean, I guess it would fall short because people are now already used to the Colonel Sanders one, and then I guess it's a good thing there's only one of these. Ronnie the Clown. Oh, good god, no, thank you. This game is probably a secret ploy to find the new successor of KFC, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but through a dating sim. Damn, are they still looking? Okay, enough of this. I think I could be a good owner of KFC. No, actually, I couldn't. I don't really like KFC. It's fine. It's okay. Every time I've tried KFC, it's been like dry as like the chicken has been dry as hell. So it's like, I've had better fried chicken. I'm so sorry. I like only and only popcorn chicken. The thing with popcorn chicken, it's like it's more of the like the breading. Is that what you would call it? Than the chicken itself. It's like if I don't have a choice, sort of a thing. I'm so sad though. Like we're going to Japan, and like there's like I don't know how to explain it. So we are actually visiting their Disney. They have an amusement park there, so we are visiting there, and they have these Halloween themed things that start from September onwards and goes on until October 31st. It went live yesterday, and it was already all completely sold out, and I was so shocked. Like, so apparently they open bookings for this stuff months in advance. So they're gonna have a special stuff happening for Christmas, right? So the booking for that is gonna open in a few weeks, like from 24th September onwards, because it's like so popular. And now I'm just like, how crowded is it gonna be there when we go? I'm kind of I'm kind of freaking out about that. Hopefully the trip goes well though. I'm feeling anxious again. Okay, let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about this. My anxiety. It's not good. I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty crowded, especially if it's a tourist heavy location. Yeah, I saw videos where they were like, it's like crowded year long. People in Japan love Disney for some reason. Like they sit in line for like 2-3 hours in advance, and they're like all dressed up and stuff. I mean, trips never go as planned, but that's the fun part. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's a thing I have, travel anxiety. I can't help it. I start getting anxious like 2-3 days before a trip. Like I remember, me and a friend of mine went on a trip together, and like she came over to my place first, and then we were going to head out together. And I remember sitting in the cab going to the airport, and I'm like, hey, I want to go back home. And she was like, huh? I mean, I didn't go back home. We did go on our trip, and it was fun, but you know, anxiety. Have fun. I'm still dreaming of going to Disney. Your time will come. I actually wanted to invite you and Ami, but someday. You must have as much fun in my stead. Can I cry as much in your place? Does that work? Damn. Yeah, yes, be scared and anxious while having fun. So I can do that. I can for sure do that. I think rather than being anxious, I'm just gonna be super annoyed because I'm going with my family, and I think that's just a given that whenever you're traveling with family, there's going to be a certain degree of irritation involved. For some reason, I had the Adam page open for the record of Valkyrie wiki, and I have to say, Cain and Abel kind of look really dumb. I mean, I guess they didn't really pay much attention to their design because they're like barely in the story, but still. I still think they should bring Adam back. I know I've said like multiple times, but we are truly Team Adam here. Michelangelo was in Record of Ragnarok. Still haven't seen nor read Record of Ragnarok. Oh boy, you should. I mean, the first fight, I'm gonna be honest, was eh. It was fine. It wasn't that great. It's like the Adam and Zeus one where it got interesting. I think at first it got interesting because I had a desire to see Zeus bite the dust, and then I found Adam was fun. He was fun to watch in the fight. And then the Buddha and who did he fight? Buddha, who did he fight, my guy? The Buddha fight was nice, of course. Also, again, an interpretation of Buddha that I did not expect. Dressed in slippers and eating a lollipop, like, ah. I mean, since you play Fate Grand Order, this might be up your alley. Because it's like just a kind of insane things that you'd expect. Anyways. Cool, I might try it. Okay. Let me know what you think. For October, I'm gonna make like a decent plan of things because I know last October I barely got to stream because I was just so sick. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I do have all my allergy medications, so I should be good. It's just like the weather here gets really bad and my allergy gets literally really aggravated during this time. But we do have an air purifier at home now, specifically for me, so fingers crossed. It wasn't that bad last year, I guess. Who knows, let's see. But yeah, I want to do stuff. I definitely want to play Crooked Man. Because it's been a very long time and it's like one of my favorite games. We'll definitely play Cricket Man and then just like go from there and see what's like what else we can do. I'm not gonna play Phasmophobia. God no, I remember the first time I played it. It was a disaster. I feel like I'm too much of a wimp to play something like Phasmophobia. I almost cried the first time I played it. Yeah, I mean, of all things to be allergic to, I have allergy to dust. And there's so much dust here. It's like it doesn't matter how much I clean my room. The next day I wake up, it's gonna be dusty again. Do you know how much time it takes me to get everything cleaned up? It's so annoying. But if I ignore it, then my allergies flare up and then I have to go on medication, which I don't like to do. So it's like, I really don't have a choice here. You know what else? It's actually been really long since I played Mad Father as well. Is that on Steam? Ah, yeah. Okay, I can't really say it the way he does. He says her name in such a creepy way. I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of Mad Father as well. I know the first time I played it, I wasn't able to get like all the gems needed for the perfect ending. Oh, it is on Steam. Just not on Steam India then? But why? Huh? It is on Steam India. Why are you messing with me, Steam, huh? They probably just don't even live there. I don't know. I think it's impossible to have a house without a speck of dust. I don't think you can do it unless you have like a Roomba going around on every single surface at all times. God, now I can't get that dude's voice out of my head where he keeps calling her name. Like he keeps going Aya over and over again when he's chasing after her at the end. What the hell? How did this happen? I don't even know, man. I don't even know why that happened or how it happened. Uh, Thank you for pointing it out, Sue. I didn't even realize it because I haven't even looked at Streamlabs until now. I just closed Steam and I was like doing something else. But sure, thanks a lot. Anyways, as I was saying, what I was saying was, I don't know from which part it got cut off, but I was talking about wishlisting Mad Father, and then after that, I was talking about basically I saw the mouth moving but couldn't hear and checked my volume first. Yeah, it's if you see the mouth moving and you don't hear anything, it's probably Streamlabs screwing with me. Anyways, so I know right now, like, the only way for me to communicate with you guys is over YouTube. And that's not exactly ideal because I don't think you get any notification if I post in, like, the community channel, like, the community tab. So, I want to change that. And I know I did talk about like a Discord server, but I'm still very about it because I don't know. I feel like managing something like that is hard work, and I don't have the time to dedicate to that, and I don't want to ask anyone about that either because I don't know. If I can't like put in the effort for it, how am I expected to ask anybody else to do the same? I do have a Twitter and a Blue Sky. Blue Sky I haven't opened in months. Twitter I rarely ever post anything on it because every time I open Twitter I see something that's just like insane and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'm thinking that I should start posting a schedule like I used to do before. So I used to post it on Twitter. I used to post that on the community tab on YouTube. So I guess I can go back to doing that. I can just include Blue Sky in it. What do you guys think? What's the best way? Okay. Yeah, I've been avoiding Twitter as much as possible. I don't mind Blue Sky. Schedule might help too. Blue Sky it is then. I mean, I can just post it everywhere. I just have to remember to do it. But yeah, I can post it everywhere. Just don't expect it to the Discord anytime soon. Someday I will get over my Discord trauma. I just don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Oh boy. Every time I think of like my mouse hovers near the create new server option, I just get reminded of that one kid with the Yarichin lyric, opening song lyric introduction, and I'm just like, yeah, no thank you. I'm good. Fair. I like being in servers. I don't like managing them. Exactly. And I don't know. It kind of feels like that's kind of like. I mean, I'm not very active on Discord either, to be very honest. I just check in whenever I receive a new message, but other than that, I'm just like not around. And I feel like it's much harder to maintain like boundaries in a Discord server. Dear God, does this shit get muted again? Oh, no, it didn't. Yeah, I think it's much harder to maintain boundaries and like having your own space. I'm usually on Do Not Disturb, but nowadays my my status is usually on offline, and since my status is on offline, I get a notification when someone DMs me. But yeah. So please check your notifications. You're missing out on important stuff. Important Andrew related stuff. Like you weren't responding to that, and I was like, wait, maybe she's super busy, so I'm not gonna bother her about it. But now it just seems like you just didn't see the notification. What the hell, Sue? Hi Yamato. Welcome back. Wait, didn't you go to college? Are you watching streams in class? But yeah, I'm like, I am. How did you know? I'm psychic. I know everything. I can't judge you. I used to sleep through all my classes. It's fine. But in my defense, while I did sleep through my classes, I did do really well in my exams. So that is my defense. I get to sleep as long as I do well. So Yamato, if you're going to watch streams in class, you have to do well in your exams. So anyways, while you were gone, I was talking to Sue, and we were trying to figure out the best way for me to communicate with you guys outside of just like streams, like having like a proper schedule and stuff. Because I feel like the schedule also does keep me a bit accountable, because I have a let's pretend I didn't hear the last part. You know you heard it. We're not gonna pretend here. But yeah, right, so we were talking about the best way for me to communicate with you guys. So we were just gonna, like, I am more so leaning towards posting a schedule here in the community channel, as well as my Twitter and Blue Sky. The Discord is super far away. I'm just like, I don't think so. I don't like Discord servers. Like, I don't like managing them. So that most likely won't happen. Because I feel like to manage a Discord server, you really need to be around for the better half of the day, which I'm not. I like check it in the morning. Like when I wake up, I check it, and then after that, I just don't ever open it until it's like something important. And initially, my plan was like every time I go to sleep, I just lock down the server so nothing can happen while I'm gone. But then I realized I am gone for the most of the day as well while I'm working, so the server would always just be on lockdown. So it would probably have to be Twitter, Blue Sky, and the YouTube community channel. I remember this one time, like in the past, when I did have a Discord server, while I was asleep, it got kind of raided by trolls. Like there were like these 3 people who joined the server, but they couldn't do anything because I had this thing at that time where you had to do a particular thing to verify yourself and then get access to all the channels, and they just could not figure out. It was a pretty simple thing. You just had to type verify in a particular way, and they just could not figure it out, so they couldn't spam in the general chat and all the other channels, so they just tried to spam in a verify. And like I came online like the next day, and I was just like, what is going on here? And I just kicked all 2 of them left out of frustration, and 1 of them I kicked out. That was funny. Yeah, but these are the kind of things I don't like to deal with. It's exhausting, so yeah. And you should follow me on Twitter. I post nice song recommendations. Like it's just a screenshot of what I'm listening to, but nice song. I post nice song recommendations. Like, are you feeling emo? Are you feeling like? Are you feeling like the world is ending? I have the song just for you. Discord feels lonely. I mean, I think when Discord kind of blew up, it was like I was in so many servers. I used to be chatting with people, like talking to people all the time. But now it's kind of like I don't have the time for it anymore. Like, I do text friends, but other than that, I don't have the mental capacity for servers. If the world is ending, I want to be next to her. Dear God, man. Oh boy, I have the emo vibes for you. You should follow me on Twitter. All the links are in my channel bio. I think I also have them listed in the about section, don't I? Yeah, I do. Discord was the goat in lockdown, indeed. Oh my god! During lockdown time, we used to watch movies on Discord, gaming and everything. It was all on Discord. It's good you stream early. She doesn't suspect at all. Who? And here I was thinking, let the Skyfall, let it crumble. You do love your Skyfall references, don't you, Sue? Oh, you're welcome, I guess. So okay, I'm gonna share something with you guys, which I've been wanting to do for a while, but I always kind of like back off because I feel embarrassed, so I don't end up doing it. But then, I mean, it has to happen eventually, so I'll tell her, Yamato. Dear God, man, why are you trying to ruin his chances at love? But see, Yamato, if you love anime and cartoons, then you should be honest about it. Wait. I don't think he's talking about a girl here. I think he's talking about his mom. Or like a teacher. I think we have very different ideas of what's going on here. Now my mom likes cartoons. What the hell is this then? Telling you to be religious and to focus on your career and not like just do things you like. I'm assuming you like drawing. Is it like a teacher? Because if it's your crush, then my advice would be to move on. Oh, your benchmate. Tell her to mind her own business then. I used to have friends like that, in high school. They were like, oh my god, you like anime? And they started laughing at me and stuff. And at that time, I felt embarrassed. But now that I think about it, they were kind of assholes. Because again, at the end of the day, you like what you like. And there's no reason to feel embarrassed by it. I don't mind getting scolded by her. I guess. If someone spoke to me like that, though, it would annoy the hell out of me. Like, I don't tolerate anyone's nonsense. So. each his own, I guess. It's fine, so we don't judge here. Uh, Anyways, like I was saying, it's gonna be 7 in like 4 minutes, so this will unfortunately be my last stream before my trip because I'm just gonna be super busy. You guys be like, this is cringe as fuck, he's so down bad. Do you think that maybe he only watches anime because he knows she doesn't like it and he knows she's gonna scold him? Oh my god, I feel so used. What was it you wanted to share? I feel like I'm being used so that girl will scold this guy. What is happening here? Anyways, like I was saying before, you guys should definitely follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, I guess. I don't know. Blue Sky is kind of boring. I will share. I have been writing, so I'm gonna be sharing snippets of that over there. That's what I want to share with you guys for a while. I've just been too embarrassed to do it because I don't really talk about my writing much. So yeah. Yay! I was initially gonna stream the writing process, but I feel like that would be like too much right now because I don't have the setup for it. I can't. So I have this mechanical keyboard for my PC, and I hate typing on it because I'm so used to my laptop's flat keyboard. So I don't know if I'd ever be able to do that because like a writing stream would be just like me slowly typing each letter. So until I get that sorted out, it'll just be like snippets. Man, train is always late. It do be like that. Yeah, I haven't updated in a while, so I think it'll keep me accountable and make me right. They should give us some compensation for being late. Yeah, right. The government compensate you for anything. Must be nice to have dreams. Anyways, guys, I think Ray will enjoy it. Indian Sebastian? Who the fuck? Listen, if you two get 2 words, I'll praise you because it's a lot more than I do in 24 hours. I guess that's something, I guess. It's like that SpongeBob meme. It's like a 2-hour stream and the only word you've written is the. Anyways, it is now 7, so I'm gonna have to wrap things up here. I will see you guys next week. I will be back on the 27th. So if I'm not exhausted as heck, I'm gonna resume streaming from 28th onwards, or otherwise it's gonna be from the 29th onwards. And then we should be back to our usual schedule. Next year? No. What? Why would I be back next year? That's a long trip. I ain't got money like that. I think I said next week. Why are you freaking me out, bro? So yeah, I mean, most likely we'll resume from the 29th onwards because I have to get my schedule back in order, and that might take at least a day. But after that, it'll just be the regular program. Again, before I go, apologize for anything I said wrong or weird. You're fine. But yeah, we shall wrap things up here. It was so nice to just sit down and talk to you guys without like any distractions. We should do this more often. Yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.